To set up your learners, click on Learners on the left-hand side. If you've got any classes set up, you'll see them here, and you can click on the plus button to see the groups within the classes. If you click on the class, on the right-hand side you'll be able to see a list of the learners in the class. You can add a learner by clicking on the plus at the top. Any member of staff can do this. If you are an admin, you can add the class of learners from a CSV file on the computer. First, create the class you wish to upload, and then select it on the left-hand side, and click on Upload Learners, and then click on Browse. Find a CSV on your computer that contains the details of the learners, and then click on Open. This CSV contains the learners' names, surnames, date of births, UPNs, and parents' email addresses. The columns must be titled exactly as they are here, including using capitals as shown, and all data apart from email address, which is optional, must be filled in. Any missing data can cause an import to fail. Your learners will appear here on the right-hand side. To edit a learner, click on any part of their record other than their name, and then click on the Edit pen at the top. If you want to move them into different classes or groups, use this left-hand column to click, hold down, and drag them to where you want them. And if you were to click on a name, you'd be able to see all the observations for that child. The easiest way to set up access for parents is to click on Parent Share in the menu on the left. In the Parents tab, when you've got the correct class selected, you'll be able to see the email addresses against each child. You can click on the right-hand side to send the invitation. You can see in the status whether the parent is invited or confirmed. Once you've uploaded your learners and set up the parents, you may want to start creating your groups. Go back to the Learners area and click on the class you want to create the group in, and then click on the plus. Give the group a name, select the members of staff that are relevant, and then click on Create. You'll then see a plus on the class and can click on this to see the groups. When I click on Red Group, there's no children in it at the moment, but I can go back to Swallow's class and drag them in. Notice it's asking me to copy the learners into the group, so the learner remains in the class but is also in the group. Later you can use these to report on specific classes or specific groups.